As they all embarked on getting the Infinity Stones, they are shrunk into the portal of the time travel machine to their respective locations, where they are to get the stones. Rogers, Banners, Lang, and Stark arrive at the war in New York in 2012. Banners go to meet Doctor Strange but encounter the Ancient One, who noticed he was from the future. As she tells him that Doctor Strange is currently performing surgery, she asks him what he wants from him. He tells her it's the Time Stone, which she disagrees, but Hulk tells her that he's not asking and don't have time to debate on it. On coming to take the stone, the Ancient One separates his soul from his body with a special technique with her hands in a state he can do anything. Banners begins to beg her for the as he explains his reasons. She tells him that the Infinity Stones create the flow of time. When you remove one of the stones, the flow splits. This may benefit his reality but not hers. In the reality, without the chief weapon against the forces of darkness, the world would be overrun, and millions will suffer. But Banners tell her that they can erase it, because once they're done with the stones, they will return each one to its timeline at the moment it was taken. So in that reality, it never left. She still disagrees until Banners tells her that Strange gave the stone to Thanos willingly. She then brings his body back to his soul as she gives him the stone, saying Strange must have done it for a reason. In the next scene, Stark sneaks into the house with Lang where the Avengers held Loki captive. The Shield, disguised Hydra, comes in and takes the scepter. Not long the group also leaves the room as Stark follows. Rogers meets the Shield in the elevator and tells them that he just got a call from the secretary. He's going to be running point on the scepter, as he disguises as one of them and whispers "Hail Hydra" before he collects the scepter. On his way out he encounters the past Rogers who thinks he's Loki, but he tries to let him know he's not Loki before they began to fight. As they fell from the 14th floor, past Rogers sees the picture of Peggy and asks future Rogers where he got it. As they continued the fight, past Rogers almost knocks future Rogers out before he tells the past Rogers that Bucky is still alive, distracting him long enough to knock him off and use the scepter on him. Meanwhile, Lang goes into past Stark's heart as the group was going out. They were stopped by Alexander Pierce and his men, who asks them where they were going and tells them to hand over the Tesseract. Lang gives past Stark a mild cardiac arrest as they began to call for medic. Lang kicks the case to Stark but unfortunately, Stark stumbles into Hulk as the Tesseract falls off from the box, giving Loki the chance to pick it and escape. In the next scene, Stark and Lang were quarreling because they blew their chance to get the Tesseract. Before Stark brings up the idea of going back in time, Rogers gives the scepter to Lang as he goes back in time with Stark to the US Army in 1970, where they brought the Tesseract and some pin particles which they used to